here inside the Polite Pig in Disney Springs, and we're going to be shooting a YouTube video here, decked out in all Trump gear. I got my Trump hat, I got my Trump mask, and I got my Trump shirt on. So we're going to be interviewing people, seeing who they're going to vote for and why. And, you know, we're going to interview Biden supporters too. That's what we like to do. We like to engage in friendly, polite discourse. So it should be fun doing it here in Disney Springs. Thanks again for checking in. If you guys haven't subscribed, do me a favor, hit subscribe so I can keep doing these videos. So thanks again for all those subscribed. And let's get ready for a fun day here in Disney Springs. So we're here at Disney Springs, and as you can see, it's pretty empty. Obviously, COVID has taken its toll. But what I'm happy to see is they did do temperature checks on the way in to make sure all of us are within the right temperature range before we get in here. So they're doing some safety measures. You got to wear the mask on unless you're drinking or eating, which I'm currently doing. My drink's right over there on the table. So I'm following the guidelines as best as I can, to the best of my ability. Let me see the tank top. Oh, that is a badass tank top. We got the nice mask. We got the flag. You're a good patriot. You're a good patriot. Yes. Yes. Tara's making America great again.
I got my
beautiful.
One thing, so I vote Republican. I'm pro-life. I appreciate that he stands up for pro-lifers, and that's probably my #1 reason he's getting my vote.
Wonderful lady from
Orlando.
Stopped me because she liked my gear. She liked all my Trump stuff. So you're obviously voting for Trump?
Yes.
What's one thing you like about Donald Trump?
He's honest.
Hey, you think he's honest?
I do.
I like that. He's blunt from New York City.
Blunt. Yes, he's blunt.
Trump, go Trump.
Where you from?
Right here, Orlando.
Very nice. So I assume you're voting for Trump with that hat on.
You better believe it, all the way.
What's one reason you're voting for Donald Trump?
He's #1, man. He's just #1.
He's gonna make
He
America
stands,
great.
he's gonna make America great, like my wife just said.
I love it. Awesome. Good luck, guys. Trump 2020.
Thank you. God bless you.
Hola, ¿de dónde eres?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful.
Trump is our president.
Yeah.
You like Trump? You're voting Trump?
Yeah. Yeah.
Trump train. Choo choo.
Georgia.
We live in Georgia.
We live in Georgia.
Amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. So before we play the video from behind the scenes at Disney of us getting kicked out, Disney Springs, we wanted to read a disclaimer for you guys. So here we go. Before we get into the footage of us being kicked out of Disney Springs, I want to explain that Raindrop is a service dog and Cloud is a service dog in training. If Cloud barking a few times is the real reason that we got kicked out, I don't understand why they didn't start the conversation with this. It's very suspicious to me that they pivoted and changed their answer a few minutes into the exchange. Tara, what do you think?
Well, to set the context of what was going on before we start this video, I had just arrived to the outdoor seating area that I was meeting Adam for a drink. And when we were there, we were in our Trump hats, so this naturally invites the conversation from both Trump supporters and antis. People approach us and engage us. So at that time, we asked them, hey, do you want to say a few words for our channel? And that was basically what was going on.
Yep. For the record, we do acknowledge that Disney Springs is private property and that they can discriminate at will. In our defense, we checked the guidelines on their website, which we'll link to in the description. We'll also put a screenshot in the video. And nowhere does it say that political apparel cannot be worn. Tara?
So also, so you guys know, for our safety, there is a level of risk with what we are doing with going out in public as Trump supporters. You've probably seen on the news that people who are merely perceived as Trump supporters have been killed. So for this, we do record everything. And so because of that, we have behind the scenes footage, and that's what we're gonna show you of what went on.
And the last disclaimer. We are not posting the video to get anyone in trouble, and we're not contesting that they did not have a right to kick us out. To protect the identity of the security team that kicked us out, we have censored their faces and altered their voices. But again, yeah, we're not trying to get Disney in trouble. This is not about that. This is what happened to us. This is why our blog was cut short that day. I only got to do 4 interviews with people, and as you can see, everyone was so happy to be on camera. We don't bother anybody. We don't harass anybody. We don't engage anyone that doesn't want to be engaged with. A lot of times we meet people that say to us, please don't put me on video, I'm worried about my career. And what do we say? No problem. We don't put the camera on, we don't record them. And yeah,
We just have a conversation.
Just have a conversation with them offline if they want. So I think that we're doing this above board. I think they say that in the corporate world. We're doing this the moral way. And again, we're not trying to get anyone in trouble, but this is what happened, so enjoy.
have a problem. We don't have a problem with your shirt. We don't have a problem with the fact that you're complying with policy on the mask. Thank you very much.
Oh, except when I take my sip of whiskey.
I know. Okay. Well, what we can't allow is the filming of other guests. Okay. Once they engage, like you're engaging them, and them wanting to film them
Well,
for
everyone that
whatever
stopped me
reason.
has to engage me because of the shirt. They'd
Well,
say,
that's cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So then I go up to them and say, can I film you for YouTube? And they all said yes.
Okay, so now you're doing something for YouTube. You're doing something for a media.
Well, I'm just
venture.
a blogger. Yeah, I'm a blogger.
Okay,
I'm not,
right.
I'm not a
You're
media
blogger
venture.
doing something for a media area on our private property. It's not authorized.
Yeah, but
You
what
didn't
about
engage with
Instagrammers?
Disney.
What about Instagrammers?
We're not here to have a circular conversation.
But all I do is Instagram, and that's it.
Okay, but like I said, all right, I'm asking you, don't engage with guests.
What if they engage with me?
If they engage with you, go ahead and sit down and talk to them all day long. Okay,
Okay.
but if you're doing it for the purposes of some type of blog or media thing,
It's
then
not,
no,
it's not,
you're
a, media,
supposed
it's
to
not
do
a
that.
media thing. It's a personal blog. Like, you can check out my accounts right now. I don't work for any company. I just for myself. This is a personal, independent
Okay,
thing.
so again, we're starting to have that circular conversation, okay?
Right.
And I'd rather not go to that point where it's like, look, you're just not listening to what I'm saying, and then us asking you to leave for the day. Does that make sense?
I just don't know what we're doing wrong. Here's my business partner.
Okay.
Wait, what? Yeah, what's up? What's going on?
Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, hey, how you doing? Yeah, the only thing is that please enjoy yourself, have fun, drink your drinks, eat your food, and what have you, okay? But when you start randomly engaging guests, or even if a guest comes up to you, and then you start filming, hey, let's go ahead and film this interaction with each other for a purpose of a blog or an intro or what have you, now we're crossing lines, okay? At that point, on this property.
Okay.
That's as simple as that. So other than that, just go ahead and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I mean, that's what
But
we're
if
trying to
you
do.
keep engaging in that, then I'm going to ask you to leave for the day. Does that make sense?
But my
Do you
question is,
understand?
someone approaches us. We say, can we film you?
I'm
And they
not gonna
say
get into
yes.
semantics with you.
But
okay?
semantics are important,
I'm not
though.
going to get
But-
into specific semantics with you.
But if they engage us, because we're wearing, obviously, Trump stuff.
I mean, that's cool. I
Right,
mean,
if they engage us, and I say, let's take a selfie, and they go, sure. What's, like, semantics count here? Is that okay?
Yeah, we're
Take
just
a
trying to
selfie?
understand the rules.
Okay.
Like, what's the limitation? Like, is it 0 pictures or filming whatsoever?
Because the dog's barking, they don't want him here, so he can finish his whiskey, then he needs to leave the area.
Okay, so that's polite pitch.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So you guys pivoted to another reason, right?
No.
Even though
absolutely not.
even though she's in training, and this is part of her training is to go in public with me, as you can see by her vest. She's not a certain dog yet, but she will be.
We got a complaint from them about the dog barking.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
that's-
so they shoot the dog?
Huh?
Is they shoot the dog? Or?
Yes,
Yeah, not with us.
not us.
We're not,
Oh yeah, I know you're speaking on behalf
So
of
we'll put her in the bag, like where she goes when she's misbehaving. We'll put her in the bag, and I can walk around with her.
We don't have a problem with your dog on the promenade, okay? Please, just know that fact. We're
Right,
not
right, right.
engaging that conversation right now, okay? But I'm asking you, don't go recording for the purposes of a computer blog or what have you. If somebody walks up and says, hey, I love your shirt, cool, fantastic. If they want to take a selfie with you, fantastic. I don't have a problem with any of those things.
Okay.
I'm asking you not to actively engage people. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, we haven't actively engaged anyone yet, except for those people that have said to me,
Thank you for
It was
I love your
not the
shirt.
report that we
Just
received.
a few reminders.
Okay?
Please wear
So
a face
please bear
covering
with
at
us
all
while we're
times,
trying to
except
sort
when
this out.
actively eating or drinking while
Okay,
stationary.
I mean, if someone comes up to
Clean your
me,
hands
that's a different
often
story, but we're not
and
engaging anybody.
Cover your
Okay.
mouth and nose
Okay.
when coughing and sneezing.
All right,
And
we agree to your
maintain
terms. We'll not
physical
engage
distance.
anybody.
Thank you.
If they engage us, that's a different story.
So please do me a favor, don't be asking to engage guests. Make sense?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
We're not going up to anybody. They're the ones who summoned me.
That's
They saw my hat and shirt, and they said
What's that?
Trump train and all Trump. And I said, can I film you? Sure.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not
Now
filmed
you're asking
anyone
to film
against their
them.
consent.
That's
But what I'm saying is,
moment.
no one's been filmed against their consent. I haven't engaged anybody. They've engaged me first. They pointed to me and said, and
We're
that
just not getting through right now. Okay, cool.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
They engaged me.
Yeah.
I don't engage anybody.
Hey, Dan, how you doing?
You still going?
Huh? Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Come here, baby.
Cloud. Don't do
So-
that.
Yeah, the part that I find confusing is if it's the dog, because that's what they said that she was like the dog. Hey.
Come here, baby.
Like,
Calm down.
you mean? Here.
Alright, so yeah, that was the duty manager right there. I was just trying to clarify things. Alright, so sit down, enjoy your drink. After that, you need to leave. Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
We can go somewhere else. It's fine.
So one thing I want to point out is when the guy told us to leave, we didn't push back or we didn't, argue with the guy. We complied and we left peacefully and quietly. And that's because I'm a big believer in complying with authority and also law and order. When someone tells you to leave, to be still, whatever the authority's telling you to do, even if they're in the wrong, it's just best to just peacefully leave, end the scenario, and then deal with lawyers if you have to after, which we're not going to do here, but that's my advice. Apparently we are being, I guess, thrown out or asked to leave because of all the Trump stuff.
The first time we got kicked out of Disney.
I've never been kicked out of anywhere before because we don't engage anybody. They engage
They
us.
came up to us.
People will look at my shirt, hat, mask, and they'll give me a thumbs up.
Yeah.
And then that to me is them engaging me. And then I go up to the people and say, can I film you or ask you a few questions? They always say yes. It's just bizarre that they were referring to me as a media publication. I got 1,000 YouTube subscribers. She's got less than 100. We're not a media publication. We're just two people that go out and do citizen journalism.
So does that mean that people are like not okay to blog about, oh, this is my day at Disney World?
Yeah, exactly.
Is it about the topic?
It's definitely about the topic.
Is it? Oh, I don't know, Adam.
Yeah.
Why would anybody want to censor?
I know, it's crazy.
News.
But we got, we're gonna have a good video for you guys from this because this is kind of ridiculous that we're here trying to support our president without causing a scene. I mean, if wearing Trump hat and Trump shirt is causing the
Yeah,
scene,
that's actually what caused the scene.
that's not fair.
Wearing a Trump hat.
Like, if I was wearing a Biden shirt, would it have been the same reaction? I doubt it.
I mean,
We don't know. I don't want to go into hypotheticals or whataboutisms.
We can test that out.
I don't want to go into that. But the point is, I didn't do anything wrong today. Usually I don't do anything wrong, but today I didn't do anything wrong. And I got it all on camera, so unbelievable.
Shame out of Disney World.
It's unbelievable. We didn't engage anybody. They engaged us, and then we got in trouble. Unbelievable.
Shame.
It's all right. We got